The Google Nest Mini is the follow-up to the Google Home Mini. So what's the difference between the two? Let's find out. I'm Landon, this is Lando27 Tech. Thanks for checking out my channel. Before you forget, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click a like on this video if you do like the video. So, are the names confusing to you yet? They have been to me, for sure. A brief history about the names, I won't get into too much detail, but just to help with the confusion about the home name and the Nest name. So Google acquired Nest Labs in 2014. So Nest operated independently of Google until 2018 when Google decided to merge them into the Google Home Devices team. So all the Google Home devices have been given an update, a refresh, and they've been rebranded with the Nest name. So in this video, I'm going to focus on the Google Nest Mini, which replaces the Google Home Mini. I've got a couple here, and we're going to go through them, talk about all the specs, compare them, see what makes the new one better than the old one, if it is better. So to begin off, full disclosure, I got both of these for free. Technically for free. I subscribed to Google One, so they sent me the Google Home Mini. I had to pay $5 shipping, so I got that one for free in November of 2019. I'm also a subscriber to YouTube Premium, so YouTube Premium subscribers got the Google Nest Mini in December 2019. So now I've got both, and let's go through both of them side by side. This video is going to be broken up into a few sections. We'll just talk briefly about them here. The next part, I'm going to go over all the specs. You're going to see exactly how they compare. I'll briefly walk through a setup of the new Nest Mini. Yeah, so we'll do a setup of the Nest Mini, and then we'll do a side-by-side sound comparison, see how the speakers in these compare. And then to end the video, I'll do my final wrap up and thoughts. So use the timestamps if you want to bounce around in the video. They should be on screen or in the description or in the comments. Have a look. If I've said Home Mini and Nest Mini and confused the two names, hopefully you can understand why, because the names are confusing. So if I've swapped the names out and I meant one when I should have said the other, I'll try to make sure I correct it on the screen. Right, in this part of the video, I'll just go over the specs quickly. I've got both sites up here. I've got the Google Home Mini site and I've got the Google Nest Mini. They don't have the specs listed in the same order, but I'll just go over the ones that I think are worth noting. The dimensions and weight are almost identical. They have the same specs, except for the device weight is a little bit heavier with the Nest Mini. You don't really notice it. I'll show some pictures side by side. You can't really see a difference. The one physical thing you will notice on the Nest Mini, the back of it is completely rubber. There's only a small section of the Home Mini that is rubber, and they've kind of replaced it with a full rubber backing, and it looks like it has like a hanging hole that they've put in it if you want to put a screw on the wall and kind of mount it on the wall. The colors, they've changed out one from aqua to sky. I don't know if you'll see a difference with that. The power, see, they don't have everything in order here. The original power was a 5 volt, 1.8 amp. It's like a micro USB connector. The new one is a 15 watt power adapter, DC power jack. What else is it worth mentioning here? The sensors, originally on you can't see it here, but I'll try to demonstrate that after. There's two sensors on the Home Mini on each side. On the Nest Mini, there are now three. There's one on each side and one on the middle for pausing music. The speaker and the mic, they've changed that. They don't have the full details on the new one, but it's the same size driver, and it's supposed to have better voice recognition. It's got 3 microphones instead of 2 on the Home Mini, and they mention the processing power of this one on the Nest Mini. It's got a quad-core 64-bit ARM CPU. They don't really mention anything here on the Home Mini. So I thought that should cover most of the specs, and then we'll get into some actual sound tests and see how they compare. All right, let's quickly go through a setup here. If you've had a Google Home Mini, the setup is pretty much the same. It's basically a couple steps. Here's the instructions that it comes with. You're gonna plug it in to the power and then download the Google Home Mini app, and that's how you're gonna actually run the setup. So here it's plugged in, powered on for the first time, and once you have the Google Home Mini app, basically what you're gonna do is start the setup, allow location access. It's gonna find the device. Once you're connected to your Wi-Fi, here it's found the Nest Mini, and it's connecting to it to do a few things. You will have a couple other options to go through. I've cut those out for now, but at this point we're picking where is the device in my house, putting this one in the living room, and clicking next. It's now connecting to the Wi-Fi with the Nest Hub. You can see that closer up. Just in case you're wondering, I'm using a Samsung S10 for connecting to mine, and I've used it for connecting to a number of different Google devices, and I've had no issues. So just doing some animations here. A couple more things to go through that you can read on your own. It's got voice matching, which I've already set up on some other devices, so it's recognizing my voice, so I don't have to go through that. If you do go through that, it just gets you to repeat a bunch of phrases back, and then it can pick up your voice and customize things for you. So at this point, the last step is basically it's going to do an update. It's got a large update to do because the device has been out for about 2 months, I'd say now, so there's probably some updates that are missing. So, and that's basically it. That's the quick setup. All right, so for this part, I'm going to try casting some music to each one, and I'll play the same song, and it's going to be something you've never heard before, because if I use copywritten music, it's going to get blocked. So let's try this now. Here we go. Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Wrong. I'm Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Wrong. All right, that's pretty cool. I don't know how that picked up. In the room, I heard lower end, more lower end on this, and the volume. Double check the volume on these. Got it set to. Yeah, I have them set the same. They were set to. There's four lights that light up. It's set to the 3rd level, so like 75% maybe. Anyway, so there you go. There's a sound comparison. Let me know what you thought of that. All right, that's going to do it for this video. So hopefully that was useful for you. Got to see the difference between the Google Home Mini and the Google Nest Mini. Let me know in the comments which one you thought was better, if one was better to you. So once again, I'm Landon. This is Lando27 Tech. Please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos in the meantime. I've done some other Google videos. So until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.